Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Bell. The sound clip that TikTok picked for me this morning, or us, is, and I'm hearing decipher me. Bitch can't read. God, I love it, y'all. If you are directing energy at me, as thinking about me, I'm going to hear you. I'm going to hear you. I hear you. I see you. But the sound clip was a state of positivity. It was 28 on my timer. Y'all, that number 428 keeps coming out, 33. But state of positivity. And she was saying, what are y'all doing up on my page? Y'all trying to figure out what kind of content creator I am? So am I. And with what I was hearing, y'all, that telepathy, those intense thought, those intense energies that you direct at me or other people, we do pick up on. Thank you. And I am hearing the expression dark empath. So I know I am reading not just for myself, y'all, because when readers do collectives, we are also reading for ourselves, okay? So, all right. And I'm going to quote, y'all, what I'm hearing. Most of you know this, but creative ability. And okay, then they're giving me the lack mentality. All right, thank you. Lack mentality. So there's a lot of dark emotions, a lot of the primal energies. Okay, let's just give it that. The primal energies. I love how Witch in the Sky put that. Thank you. Learning methods. Thank you. Accessing memories. Okay, your learning methods are not, and all of a sudden, y'all, I feel someone's anxiety. I know I have a lot of the tension in my shoulder. Oh my God, I need a massage. There's a lot of tension, but someone, oh my goodness, your chest just started hurting. Your anxiety is so freaking bad. Let's see, we got 36 here, the force. And then we have 59 here. Wait a minute. Well, that might be a little bit more. No, that's 59. The vessel. Ooh. And I mentioned the primal energies. Notice the colors, the black and versus the white. It seems like the black is almost taking over the card. And then we have the orange, a little bit of the red, more of the oranges and the yellows. And it looks like a woman right here, okay? And then this card as well, there is a lot of the black and then the yellow and oranges. There is some yellow, the green right there. But I'm also noticing the magneta there. I keep wanting to call that magneta. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I kind of like this. All right, 310 on my timer there, y'all. Of course, I drop it. Y'all, I really like this. And I know I've mentioned that as a reader, we will, when we do a collective, we're reading for us as well. And I mentioned the dark empath. I am definitely a dark empath. I'm sorry, once you go dark, your ass ain't coming back. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What's that old saying? It applies with empaths, okay? But I love this message, so let's go with it. The vessel, the body, the container, the cup. The vessel may be the most powerful archetypal form on earth. It is everywhere. Cups hold liquid, stoves hold fire, our bodies hold organs, our homes hold families. Through the simple act of separation, the vessel protects what it contains. Nest protects the eggs. Savings accounts protect our earnings. Even the planets are contained within their circular orbit. When this card appears, it's time to assess what is being held together and how. Is the vessel too tight, too loose, broken, empty, full, or perhaps there is no vessel at all? No boundaries? Or are your boundaries too strong? It is natural for structures to be formed and eventually fall apart. The vessel has a life cycle that must be honored. It is time for you to build, break, or repair. You must figure this out. When the card appears more light, it means stable, strong, graceful. When it appears more dark, trapped, being in a bubble. Now, I noticed when I was channeling, the first thing I noticed was the darkness of both cards. Now, the vessel can be anything. That could be us. I mentioned the tension in my shoulder and all that, and someone's anxiety. And being the dark empath, y'all, we can go overboard. The dark empath, I tell you, and the boundaries as well came up. And I'm hearing the term hypervigilance. Thank you for confirmation. Hypervigilance, y'all, we're hypervigilant for a reason. But when you you flip over in onto the flip side into being that dark empath, you are aware, like trolls. I mean, I feel you. I mentioned hearing you. Yeah, I hear you. You have that hypervigilance, okay, and you are aware of it. But also, there's more healing going on. The next card we had was the vessel. Hold on. The force. And y'all, this one card was 50. I said 59, but I believe it's 69. Yes, it's 69, not 59. But I'm hearing both apply. And I'm getting more of the age. I am also hearing the number, of course, 11. What is that? Is that the justice card? Justice is popping out. Okay, 613 on my timer. All right, this is 36 here, the forest. I mentioned the forest the other day in a collective reading about when you first spiritually awaken and the dark night of the soul. So someone is also going through a dark night of the soul. 628, that is someone's birthday, okay? 628, you are a healer, okay? You are a healer. And I feel a lot of tears here. I know who you are. Oh, bless you, darling. You have a beautiful heart. And I keep hearing, what I keep hearing, I'm quoting this, is they took advantage of me. They used me too. She used me too. Yeah, darling, I'm sorry. She did. I'm sorry for that. No wonder the justice card popped in my mind. There will be justice for you as well, darling. The forest. Consider for a moment, the forest is the woods, the thicket, the jungle. It can be deep and dark in there. Consider for a moment your earliest memory of the forest. It's likely to include all the mythic dynamics of this archetypal space. A little fear, a little enchantment, perhaps losing your way, perhaps discovering a secret. Mystical treasure, such is the magic of the forest. It requires first that you enter it and then that you get lost within it. I mentioned the dark night of the soul. Y'all, and you don't just have one, you have many. That dark night of the soul is that purging, that cleansing, that purification of the fire. On my Nanard account, I believe I had mentioned one post about the chosen. Me personally, the way I see it is that I have chosen to walk this path. I have chosen to go through the dark night of the soul. I have chosen to be on this twin flame journey, because the twin flame journey, romance is just a tool that spirit uses, that our souls use to evolve. You go on these journeys because your soul wants to evolve. It wants to grow. We go into this in an agreement with our higher self. Here comes a squirrel trying to get his nut. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Nut, nut, nut. Nut or butter. Nut or butter, nut or butter. Someone apparently does not like their nickname. I don't keep saying that, motherfucker. But you have to go in the dark to see the beauty of that light, to see the beauty of your own light, to see how you shine, not how others. That I mentioned the lack mentality in the beginning. That lack that you feel in yourself, that you project onto others, that you feel but you missed, it's there. You just gotta go in the forest. In the deep dark, don't be afraid of the dark. Many blessings to you. Blessed be.